there are 3 criteria. Okay, so once you pass your FPC, I mean, there is a way, these are one of the ways. Okay, so let's talk about this, because people are more curious about, CPP, some of them, who don't have much knowledge. It's like, sir, when I can become CPP and all that. Okay, so if you are somebody, so let's look at criteria 1. Okay, I'm going very, very slow. If you don't have time, you're short of time, or you're stuck with something, you can always come back and watch this video. Yeah, but I'll be going very slow to benefit my audience. Chalo. Criteria 1. The payroll professional has been practicing for at least a total of 3 out of 5 years preceding the date of examination application in the following areas. Okay, payroll production, payroll reporting, payroll accounting, payroll systems, payroll taxation, payroll administration, payroll education or consulting. Okay, so these are all the areas. If you have been already working in this area for at least 3 out of the last 5 years in those areas that they have listed, then you can directly write CPP. Getting it? Just pay the examination fees and directly with the practical knowledge, directly write the CPP. Okay. Even in EA we say, right, a person, in order to be an enrolled agent, he has to pass either all the 3 papers of the EA, or he has to work, we should have worked with IRS for at least 5 years, right? You are aware of that. So this is something like that. So without passing any FPC, you can directly write CPP. If you have really worked, very hardcore in all those areas, then you can directly go and write that. Okay. But if you ask me, I would want you to go step by step. First, complete your FPC. Even if you are somebody already experienced in payroll, I would say go step by step. Aram se. One at a time. Okay. No hurry. And then, okay. So criteria 2. Before a candidate takes the CPP examination, the payroll professional has been employed in the practice of payroll as defined in criteria 1 for at least last 24 months. So whatever was listed in those areas, he should have been working for at least 24 months and has completed within the last 24 months all of the courses within one of the following 3 options recommended by APA. Okay. Essentials, intermediate, then advanced strategic, option 2 FPC administration, option 3 boot camp. Okay, so these are all different courses, and one of the other reasons why people don't do courses on the USA payroll but they grow with experience is because the course is easy, but it is very expensive if you do directly from APA. So each of these courses costs you minimum $1,500. So if you have to do those 4 courses, essential, intermediate, advanced and strategic, roughly it will cost you $6,000 to $7,000, not counting the examination fees, which would be another $400. Okay, but at the same time the course is very, very rewarding. I'm sorry. Now let's look at criteria 3 now. Okay, let's look at criteria 3. Before a candidate takes the CPP examination, the payroll professional has been employed in the practice of payroll as defined in criteria 1 for at least the last 18 months and has obtained the FPC designation and has completed within the last 18 months all of the courses within at least one of the following 3 options. Again, this is also the same. So if you have passed FPC, then it is 18 months. Getting it? Between 2nd and 3rd, if you see between the 2nd and 3rd, if you passed FPC, it is 18 months. Okay, but if you have not passed FPC, then it is 24 months. Get it? So you get that 6 months less time. So you can quickly be a CPP via the FPC route. But if you ask me, that option 1 itself, essentials, intermediate, advanced, strategic and all, it will cost you a lot of money, and FPC plus administration, boot camp and all, roughly $2,000 plus or $2,500 it will cost you. If you have the pockets with that money, you can always go ahead and do that. But I would say, first complete FPC, work in a payroll company for 3 years or something, do the payroll accounting and things like that, and then go attempt for CPP, or get some course on CPP. Probably once the FPC is done, we will be launching the course on CPP also. So probably you can take something like that and then go attempt your CPP examination. Okay, so wait for that also. And here I would encourage you to click this link. Okay, if you WhatsApp our number, you have a contact ribbon here. Okay, if you WhatsApp 994-957-9091, you will get a copy of this presentation, the PDF format, at the end of this session. Okay, so please save that number in case you need a copy of this presentation. It will be made available to you.